Guys, I am on an absolute tear today. This is my third YouTube video, and I'm super excited. You guys are getting more likes, more subscribers to the channel. You guys like to see us talk about the economy, mortgages, AI job market. AI is coming for us all. Ah. But sometimes I do have to put up videos that are more in line with business operations and AI, and this is going to be one of them. So if you don't like that stuff, turn away. It's not for you. If you're a business owner or you're someone engaged in business operations or you're looking to start a business, you might get some value from this. I literally have to put in the reps to put up content, video content now on YouTube um, on a regular basis so we can remain competitive in terms of our visibility on both Google searches and the large language models. But particularly, the dry AI content. We still need to do this stuff, guys. Like, sorry. But it's I don't mind the infinite content march because the more that our team engages in it, inevitably the more business that we get an opportunity to serve. So um, if you like that idea and you want to watch our journey, hit like and subscribe. If you don't, though, if you hate everything that we're doing here, you don't like AI, you don't like me, go to the YouTube control panel, hit dislike, and leave us comments about how much you dislike AI, how much you dislike what's going on with our economy. We want all of your engagement, guys. I got to tell you, it's all super important to us. Hell, if you've even watched this far into the video, thank you. Okay. So let's get into it. We're going to talk about, and this is not going to be fun at all. This is going to be dry stuff. And I'm going to try, and you know what? Under 15 minutes, we're going to do this. AI Data Readiness Checklist. Prepare your business for automation. So we put together a piece of content that is supposedly going to at least introduce the idea of getting your data ready for AI automations. But I would say increasingly importantly, making sure that your business is visible to large language models. And if you're asking yourself, well, what the hell does that even mean, Alex? You're speaking English, but it doesn't make a lick of sense, brother. I understand. This, a lot of the times, even sails right over the heads of our clients. I can't expect my clients to know or want to know about any of this stuff, guys. But at the same time, they pay our agency to understand this in with deep expertise in order to deploy and employ it for them. So let's get into it. AI Data Readiness Checklist. Prepare your business for automations. I'm going to focus on the main headings. If you want to read the actual text of this stuff, go for it. peakdemand.ca, read all about it. But this is for people who run business ops. It could be sales, customer service, anything. If you're dealing with large data sets crunch AI bones, bro. Bro, sorry. Crunch AI um, bones when AI is trying to crunch it. So we need to format our data in a way that is consistent, sturdy, fast. Fast. We want fast tokens. The more tokens you use, the more time you take. And that would inevitably lead us to better precision and accuracy for AI agents. And a highly precise AI agent with good data performs well, good ROI, good investment. One that doesn't, you might as well throw the whole thing in the garbage. People don't use it, they don't like it. So, most businesses want to automate. Very few have the data quality needed for automation to work reliably. When data is incomplete, inconsistent, or unstructured, AI systems fail, misroute tasks, or produce inaccurate results. This checklist is going to give you a simple way to evaluate your data, fix the gaps when deploying AI automations or voice AI. 5 things that you want to really pay attention to: clean data, clear structure, compliance alignment, reliable signals, and consistent information across systems and digital environments. And I mean, this is a pretty harsh way to put it. If your data fails, any of these AI engines filter you out. It really, I mean, it's becoming a point where it's like you have crystalline data, you have a lot of content up there, it's consistent. You do well on LLMs. That's how we do well. We have a whole shitload of content online, resources for businesses, individuals looking to get at get into AI, teach them about AI. Like our blog is coming along very nicely. We've got pages on a lot of different things. Go to the integrations page. You'll learn literally how to make an API from a spreadsheet. But the big thing is like people don't like to do this stuff. Like if you're still watching this, you don't like to do this stuff. Do you know why I know that you don't like to do this stuff? Because we get paid to do this stuff and we still don't like it. This is the worst part. This is the worst part about AI, guys. And actually, you know what? I think the title of this video is going to be the worst part about AI for AI operators is just cleaning the data. It sucks. If anyone getting into AI, if anyone told me that half your job is going to be like data handling and cleaning data, I'm like, oh my god! Like I have people on the team who do this stuff for me now, but Jesus Christ, it sucks. How this impacts different industries. Clean, structured data is now a requirement across every sector. For healthcare, things like accurate patient contact data, proper consent intake records, HVAC and local services. You want clean customer history, standardized job types, consistent service area data. Utilities, you want normalized outage codes, clean asset registries, clear service territory boundaries. Manufacturing, you want to be ISO aligned, organized equipment maintenance records, and accurate MTTR, MTBF, or QEE outputs. And you're probably thinking to yourself, well, I don't know what any of that means, Alex. You're using a lot of technical terms and acronyms. Yes, I am. There's a reason for that. When we and literally, oh my gosh, it ties back into this article. When we put content online and we do so in like this is a technical and pretty deep knowledge way of presenting this type of data or information from the domain of peak demand, it does something. LLMs, when they're scouring the internet, they're looking for these little terms, looking for all these little nuances in the content, associating it to a domain, associating that domain to a business, and then providing a response to users in regards to the services they want for that particular business, i.e., voice AI automations, AI engineered workflows. We come up in those conversations because we're putting together content like this consistently. So, just to give you an idea, if you want more leads from ChatGPT, this is sort of the stuff you have to do. And we do it on a regular basis, even going as far as doubling up on the content that we create by having me, the clown, go online and go, hey guys, look at us. We're talking about AI to drive more engagement to the brand. Everyone's got to have, every business has to have someone going online on YouTube and talking a whole bunch of shit if you guys want to get leads. That's what, at least that's where things are going in terms of digital trends. It's kind of. By the end of this article, you're going to be able to identify data issues, apply the AI data readiness checklist, fix high impact data problems quickly, prepare your business for voice AI, which is critical. Like literally every business is going to have a voice AI system at some point. No, voice AI is the most adopted gateway for interacting with AI systems and AI decision making layers, ultimately leading to other integrations with other systems. It's especially easy for humans to speak in human languages, not so much write or type to AI terminals. So we do see a large uh, acclamation towards voice AI systems, and that's what we get the most leads for, to be honest. Improve your visibility inside AI assistants. This is your starting point for building AI-ready infrastructure, clean, structured, reliable data that automation can trust. So this is an industry shift that's happening across industries. Data quality is paramount for AI system digestion. So why AI systems now demand higher accuracy and precision, wrong business hours, wrong addresses, incorrect service areas, conflicted pricing, all this stuff goes and shows AI is like, hey, this person's not very consistent or this business entity is not very consistent. We really can't reliably put their information into an inference or response to a user because we don't know if this is a credible source, and we are in the business of providing credible sources because we're the large language model powered by OpenAI. OpenAI wants to have credibility, so we're only going to provide credible sources. This does not look credible. We will not show it. That is how AI thinks. So you're going to want to have consistency across digital systems, environments, NAP, for example, name, address, phone number. You want that consistent across as many directories as possible. Like I literally spent probably a month when I was starting the company. I was by myself, just entering in NAP information into different directories just to make sure that it was consistent across multiple domains. Had I known at that time that the LLMs would have seen that consistency and appreciated it, I would have done it a lot more, to be honest. So publishing or recommending the wrong business creates AI hallucinations, which directly harms user trust, and that's literally what OpenAI, MetaLlama, all of these Grok, they're all trying to prevent mistrust with AI. So they want to minimize hallucinations. Therefore, their models are quite literally looking for consistency and authority signals at all times. Now you'll notice the way I'm communicating with you today is a little different from the other fun videos when we're reviewing just like YouTubers and stuff. Like this is the job, guys. This is what AI automation engineering, workflow engineering is. It sucks. It literally sucks, guys. This job sucks. It's not something that I would look at. Oh, this is my dream job. Not at all. Not at all. But it pays the bills, and it comes with I would say a small element of prestige. People, you tell people you're an AI, like, "Ooh, AI, oh, that's sexy." Not really. How AI assistants choose which businesses to show. So pay attention here, guys. This is where consistency is important. Of course, actually, you might not even need to pay attention. You can just go to the article and throw this article into your ChatGPT assistant. Like, if you really wanted to get serious about showing up in ChatGPT, go to peakdemand.ca, go to our blog, control F all the documentation or all the resources having to do with GEO or the data readiness, all that stuff. Copy paste all the articles that we put into the website, put them into ChatGPT, and say, ChatGPT, build me a playbook based on the best practices here from this AI agency and content creation. You will literally build a playbook that'll generate you free leads for your business if you just do that. Like, it's all there for you guys. Go crazy. So the three layers that AI assistants generally look at when determining the propensity to which they will show your businesses in response or inferences with users is the relevance layer, how AI examines the service descriptions, industry terminology, location metadata, booking or availability signals. Authority layer, it's going to check your website. I don't know about the CRM, EMR. Maybe it'll have some connection to the website there just to see if you're actually doing what you say you are. Google Business Profile, third-party listing, schema markup, regulatory alignment, structured service definition. So regulatory alignment is super important, guys. On our website here, there's literally a page devoted to AI compliance, and that's for a lot of different industries. So for us, compliance is literally tantamount to generating leads, because AI is looking for compliance, is looking for adherence to the frameworks that build your industry. So you want to make sure that you are in line with that by showing, like, hey, we have a compliance page. We're linking back to all the different laws, all the different ISO, GDPR, SOC 2, all that stuff. It's all online and our position on it. So it indicates to large language models that we are paying attention to that stuff. Validation layer. This is one that's going to be a little bit more nuanced. Recency, complete list, structured metadata. Like, all of the content we create has structured metadata. It's all complete. Recency is important though, because that's, you want to see consistent content creation or updated content. Old stale content gets updated. That shows the large language models that, hey, these people are still active. It's not just some website that was built 10 years ago. Cross-source consistency, like, backlinks, stuff like that. Duplicate detection. It's going to try and make sure that you're not stealing content from other people. Compliance indicators there, the FIPA, HIPAA, ISO, SOC 2, clear field definitions. Failure at this stage means AI cannot trust your data and will not risk using it. And it's so funny because for us in particularly, like, at the bottom of every single web page on Peak Demand, you're going to find the JSON bodies for the structure of, or at least the structure of how we want to communicate to large language models, through our website, and all the information. It says entity, peak demand type, AI energy, geo, Toronto. Like, this is candy to large language models. They can read this very quickly and understand it very quickly. Now, this is put into the footer of every single page on peak demand. So it's reading peak demand and seeing consistency in these schemas, like for however many pages, like hundreds of pages we have up there. And it's like, okay, peak demand are really doing what they're saying, because it's literally on every single page. They're HIPAA, FIPA, PIPEDA compliant. They have BAAs for US customers, IMAs for Alberta customers. They work within the boundaries of privacy impact assessments. The government, so we have privacy by designs, role-based access control, security logging, all this tech crap that we have to do in order for our systems to be compliant with regulations. When you demonstrate that knowledge, like like I have to literally know this stuff. When it's constantly demonstrated across a number of pages, then a large language model say, hey, these guys know what they're talking about. So, it's something that we sort of had to do to transform the website a few months ago. But it's after once we did that, like large language models started to send us leads like crazy. How we turn searches and conversations into sales and bookings. And it was done through LLM surfacing. Oh, wow. I'm talking a lot of garbled crap today. Let's get back to some. Maybe I can just make this one a little bit short, because if you guys want like a serious, I mean, obviously you can book a discovery. If you want to start seeing leads on ChatGPT and you have no idea where to start, book a discovery call with us. We'll do an audit of your website. You generally have to have some semblance of SEO already done. If you don't, we'll put you on an SEO program and work your way up to generative engine optimization. But you sort of have to do this stuff now, guys. Like every company has to do this stuff. So don't feel like you're falling behind. It's literally everyone has to start to think of communicating their services and businesses through this way. So it's a new evolution of business. Um, yeah, we were on the layers. Now this is really where I want you to pay attention. If you're trying to build an AI agent or an automation or workflow AI decision making layer, it's so important that your data is consistent, or at least structured in a consistent and clean way for these agents to understand. They're really good at digesting JSON bodies. So having your data organized in a JSON body would allow you to communicate with your AI agents in a way where they can then turn around and communicate with you with higher accuracy, lower hallucination rates. So it says here the same accuracy requirements apply to internal AI agents that businesses now use for operations, include AI receptionists, AI scheduling agents, patient intake agents, lead qualification, dispatch and routing agents, AI customer service agents, follow up and reactivation agents. Poor data creates operational errors such as wrong patient instructions, incorrect appointment types, misrouted calls, incorrect technician assignments, wrong service area detection, amongst many more. So the internal AI accuracy is going to depend on standardized field names, normalized service or treatment codes, clean historical records, validated contact information, accurate geolocation and service territory data, clear status and life cycle definitions, as well as proper consent tracking and compliance fields. And internal AI safety also depends on predictable data. Hallucinations happen. This is when the AI gets the answer wrong in our human eyes. Fields conflict, values are missing, data is duplicated, terminology varies across systems, historical data is unstructured, and multiple platforms disagree about the same record. So you don't have a single source or platform of truth. That's really important to have a single source or platform of truth for your company, and like, hey, these are our customers, these are our leads, and so on and so forth. And I'll say right now, even for peak demand, because we have such a small sliver of leads that are like high purchase intent, they generally become customers. Like if someone finds us on ChatGPT, they're on this more serious part of their purchasing journey for AI solutions, and so we generally close them. Like when it comes to marketing and stuff, like we tried a whole bunch of email marketing, even cold calling healthcare providers in Canada. It's very hard, guys. Like we got a few leads, but nothing materialized so much on the email side. Cold calling, yes, we literally closed some from doing cold calls. So I'll never. If you think you're good at cold calling and you want to make money in AI, hell, schedule a discovery call with us. We got work for you, no problem. But the when it comes to marketing, like with if you have like thousands of customers or you're in e-commerce, you definitely want to have standardized data to make sure that marketing machine works cleanly and like it's well oiled. And just lastly, I'm just going to talk about a couple of different industries like healthcare providers. You must have you quite literally have to have correct data, perfect data, clean data for audit logging requirements from the government. It's a requirement for you guys. Sorry. HVAC and local services, it'll make operations a lot smoother. Manufacturers, we have a manufacturer right now where we had to do like a full on clean of their entire catalog, put it into a format the agents could properly understand in order for us to have a runway towards making sure that agent can like take orders, build quotes, and interact with other systems when it comes to integration. So we had to work with them in order to align their data with future integrations by cleaning it and structuring it in a way where AI agents can understand it now. Utilities, of course, I mean, utilities probably going to have the most data in terms of volume for engagements, for customers, stuff like that. So, like, I would see hallucinations being insane for utilities operations, and that's really where you want to have probably a couple sources of truth you can bounce AI decision making off of, and make sure that responses are accurate, minimizing hallucinations. So, why data quality is the foundation of AI precision and automation. I'll wrap up with this. When data is inconsistent, AI accuracy drops, AI precision weakens, hallucination risk increase, workflows break, public LLMs literally exclude your business for having bad data, guys. Internal agents produce operational errors. When data is clean, AI answers confidently, public LLMs surface the business, internal agents execute tasks reliably, compliance risk decrease significantly, automation can scale, and customer trust increases. And so clean data is a new requirement for both AI visibility through chat models and LLM terminals, and as well as for internal operations and automations to make sure that the agents, when they're interacting with your internal stakeholders or clients and customers, that they are not hallucinating. And then we get into industry specifics. But if you like, this type of content, you're on your AI journey, hit like and subscribe. We put up content like this less frequently now because we're understanding the YouTube machine more likes, the more and more emotional and exciting stuff. But we still want to make sure that this type of content is available to you guys because, at the end of the day, like, we're an AI agency, we need to make sure that we're sharing our education, our resources with the masses so that large language models can say, hey, you know what? These guys know what they're talking about. They're literally trying to share this information for free. But also, guys, we're literally just giving you this information for free. Use it. Take what we've created here from peak demand, throw it into ChatGPT, and then ask ChatGPT if we know what we're talking about. It'll say yes. And that's pretty much it. So, like and subscribe if you like this content. If you don't like this content, you think you just wasted 20 minutes, 20 minutes of your time, hit this like, guys. Hit this like. Leave the most mean and colorful comments you can about AI, the industry, how I look. It's all good, guys. Like, we really welcome all the engagement because it feeds back into our credibility and visibility within large language models. Like, that's the game we're playing, and it works. It literally works. I encourage every business owner to have content created and then just simply read it aloud on YouTube. You'll be amazed. You'd be amazed at the types of people that see it and then want to engage with your business. Hell, I'm pretty positive from this video, from this crappy video about AI data readiness, we're going to get people who need help with cleaning their data. We're going to do it for them. All right, that's pretty much it. Looking forward to the next one. Bye now.